Hello, Madi here. Welcome to my channel, Real Talk with Madi. If this is your first time here, I welcome you. Please like, share, and subscribe. What I'd like to talk to you about today are unequally yoked relationships. I know we hear so much about this. We've heard so much about this as believers in the church. We know what the word says about it, that we're not supposed to be unequally yoked in relationships. But you may be wondering, what's the big deal, Marisol? I mean, they'll eventually get it. They'll eventually catch up. As women, we're good for that, right? Oh, I'll just pray, and he'll come around. He'll catch up, but let me share with you a few reasons why that can be so dangerous. And we don't want to try that out and just see how it works out. Number one, it can be very dangerous to our purpose, right? To our assignment, because now we've connected to someone who doesn't understand the assignment and who can't really walk with us in the assignment, because again, they don't have any understanding about it. To them, it may just be a Wednesday and a Sunday kind of thing, to where that's when they go to church. And look around us now. I mean, the church is a body of believers, not a building. So then now they don't know how to be. They don't understand your assignment. So again, how can they walk with you? You're called to a higher calling, right? And to them, it's like, oh, well, probably doesn't take that much. I believe in God. I'm a good person. But it can totally derail your purpose, right? And again, for women, I see this a lot where we try to fix or change that person, or we think they'll come around. That can be so dangerous. Ladies, please leave your comments and let me know what you think. That can be so dangerous, because it's like, it's not our job to fix or change anybody, and again, I hear this a lot, especially in the church, where they say, oh, we're all waiting on our Boaz. So he's close enough, girl. He's close enough. He'll come around. But again, that can be dangerous because, for a few reasons. They may want to do things that you're not supposed to be doing. So now you're outside of God's will. Not only distracted from your assignment, but you're outside of God's will. They can bring confusion, because now once you get emotionally attached to them, which again, for ladies, I see this all the time. I've been there myself, where you start to care for the person and then your vision becomes blurred, and it's like, oh, it's not that bad. He'll come around. I mean, he does believe in God, girl. I mean, he does. He knows some of the word, so he'll come around. But again, if they don't understand your assignment and how they are to be a part of it, they have to walk with you in it. So many times people want to bypass this, and they're like, oh no, I'll support you, it's okay, I'll be here when you do all that stuff. But it's very different to have a cheerleader in the stands than to have someone in the game with you, covering you, and someone who has your back. That's different than somebody in the stands cheering you on. And again, let me know what you think on this, but it's essential, it's vital that you have someone that can walk with you in it, because they'll be able to understand it. They'll be able to pour into you, pray with you, and cover you in the spiritual, because when you're starting a ministry, or you have this calling on your life, you need that. You need someone who can war with you in the spirit. That's a whole nother video, but who can understand your assignment. And so today, I'd just like you to, what I would like for you to take away from this is that although they may be this good person, because it doesn't mean they're a bad person. Sometimes people will say, even the other day I spoke to someone, it's like, oh, well, you're not going to find anybody perfect. It's not that you want to find someone perfect. It's that you want to find someone that's aligned with where God's taking you. Someone that can understand where God's taking you. Someone that has a relationship with the Lord. Ladies, I'm speaking specifically to the ladies right now, so they can lead you and guide you. If I said to you, let's get in the car, let's go somewhere, and you're like, well, where are we going, Marisol? I'm like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I just don't know where we're going. I mean, think about it. If someone says that to you, unless you know them and you trust them, I'm not talking about that. But for us ladies, if he says to you, yeah, I don't know where I'm going, but just get in the car. And then you have to put the gas in, and you have to Again, drive. Sometimes you have to drive because they're like, I don't know where I'm going. You drive, girl. Marisol, you drive. You take us where we need to go. I don't know where we're going. I'm just gonna sit here. And it's like, that's out of order. That's out of order, because the word tells us that the man is supposed to lead. He's supposed to be the head of the household. And ladies, before you get all upset, that doesn't mean he tells you what to do, or he controls you. I'm as independent as they come, but I know how to submit, and I know the order, and we have to understand that order as women. I think we've gotten, a lot of us have gotten so far away from what the word tells us. I mean, the Lord ordained it and put that order into effect so that we can have that covering, so we can have someone to lead us and walk with us. It doesn't mean that we don't have a say. It doesn't mean that they're going to be controlling. I mean, that's a whole nother video. Abuse and toxic behavior is not something that should be accepted at any time. I'm not referring to that, but again, the main takeaway is connecting ourselves. We have to be very careful who we connect ourselves with, because they have to be able to understand our assignment. And so that's why the word tells us we must be equally yoked. And again, we can't bypass this. Those are deal breakers. Because again, the assignment is too important. But let me know what you think. And that's all I have for today. Look out for some more videos during the week. I plan to be on here a little more consistently. I had a few issues with my phone, but now I'm back and running. So again, let me know what you think in the comments. And this is Real Talk with Mari. Talk to you soon.